Well, good morning, everyone. I'm here at White Sands National Park, and I didn't know that the park doesn't open till about 15 minutes after sunrise, so got here about half an hour ago, hoping to get set up somewhere back on the dunes for some kind of a cool photo. The sun coming up, because it should illuminate the mountains on the other side of the dunes just about any minute now, but can't get back there, so it's kind of a bummer. White Sands Park Patrol, Park Service, if you're watching this, please open up an hour earlier. That would be spectacular. But in the meantime, got my coffee. I'm just gonna sit here and try to stay warm because it's like only 32 degrees outside this morning, and definitely not prepared for the cold. But should be a fun hike anyway, and yeah, we'll pick this up in a minute. So my Jeep's parked back there. I'm currently the only person at White Sands National Park. It's pretty amazing. Really desolate though. Very interesting. Everything is very bright. I wish I could have gotten here for sunrise, but still got some pretty good light, so we'll work with it. Alright, so got my first image of the day, which is pretty straightforward. It was just the way the morning golden light, what's left of it, was reflecting across the wind lines and the sand dunes, while the shadow areas were catching the bright blue sky, making for kind of a cool contrast in color. I guess that's one perk to being here after golden hours, a little bit brighter light. God, it's freezing. It's only like 20 degrees. So, heard a couple cars come in, so I'm going to try to hike in somewhere a little bit more remote and see what other interesting things I stumble across in this freezing winter desert sand dune park. I'm gonna try to get through today without getting sand absolutely everywhere. Definitely gonna be a challenge. But this little line of shrubs over that way looks really cool when I add in the telephoto compression effect. It kind of makes it look like a little bit of a desert oasis. So I'm zoomed into about 250 mil, really isolating that line of desert shrubs compressed against the sand dunes in the background, and yeah, I think that looks really nice. Alright, now this I think is a really cool image, and not one that I would have expected to find or like, but the sand ripples going up this sand dune just kind of disappear into the perfectly clear blue sky. So leaving the telephoto on, it's just enough field of view. Zoomed right into 100 mil, watching those sand ripples just kind of disappear over the crest of the dune into the bright blue sky. F8, ISO 100, 1/200th of a second, 2-second timer. Awesome. Alright, so I finally found the shot that I was looking for. It took a little while because there's so many footprints in the sand that don't necessarily get blown over by the wind every day. But right behind me is the crest of a sand dune leading up, swerving off into the distance where it meets the mountains. And we've got some really cool sand lines leading up to the main crest of the dune, and some really good kind of bright side light coming in at the same time too. So it's perfect. It's exactly what I've been looking for. I think this will probably be my last image. I took a couple with the 100 to 400 to really get that compression, but now I've got the 24 to 70 on nice and high up, so I can really capture the sweeping motion of the dunes. And yeah, shooting at f9, ISO 100, 200th of a second, 2-second timer. Might do some focus stacking, so I'll put up the 2 different versions and let me know which one you prefer. I'm actually really glad they have these dune beacons. I mean, I could see how easy it would be to get lost out in these dunes if, you know, you wander too far in any one direction, because there's just hardly any way to tell which direction you're going if the sun's not, you know, just rising or setting. If it was middle of the day and I found myself back way in one of these little offshoot dune marking areas, it would have been tough to find the way back. So if you come to White Sands, just be careful. Cell service does work though, so if you're able to use that to figure out your bearings or track down where your car's parked, that could be helpful. So just a heads up. Those 2 people behind me are the first people I've seen in about 2 hours. Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought I was done, but I grabbed a quick shot of these 2 little desert shrubs with the winding sand dunes behind them on my way back to the car. Still got a 12-hour drive for the rest of the day. I got to get through Texas, so continuing on with the road trip means not enough time to spend in White Sands as I would like, unfortunately. So yeah, starting to wander back. It's a really cool park. I could probably spend, I don't know, at least 2 days here just aimlessly wandering. But yeah, I think it's been a really great morning. So thanks for watching as always, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of these images found today, and what you think of White Sands. Talk to you soon.
end.